Hello, Ben here, amateur radio call sign M7FRS. So is the Baofeng UV-18 Pro with GPS any good, and is it any better than the UV-17 Pro GPS which I recently reviewed? Stick around, let's find out. So in a previous video I tried out a pair of Baofeng UV-17 Pro GPSs, which was this one and the orange one, the same. And I'll put a link in the description down below to that video. But Banggood also sent me this UV-18 Pro GPS after I'd done that previous video. So I thought, great, it should be the model up. Let's try it out and let's do a nice review for the YouTube channel. But to be honest, I must say I was a little bit disappointed. It doesn't seem to perform as well as the 17 Pro, and it does lack one or two features, but it's not the end of the world. It's I suppose ergonomically it's a little bit nicer. You can see that they've changed the push to talk on the side there and the buttons, so say from an ergonomical point of view it's perhaps a little bit more desirable as opposed to kind of the rectangular box of the UV-17 Pro. But I've had it for about a week or so, and to be honest, today is the only day I've noticed that what it does lack is the torch. Not that's the end of the world, but the UV-17 Pro, again, if you've seen that previous video, you'll see I was quite impressed with the torch. A lot of the radios have it on the top there, don't they? But they've put it on the bottom of the 17, and actually works reasonably well. But yeah, for whatever reason they decided not to put it on the 18. There is no torch on the bottom there, and obviously where the torch would usually be is where your GPS antenna is. And on the 17 you've got the little GPS logo on the top there, and again they for whatever reason they've not put it on the 18. There's just a shiny round piece of plastic there, which I presume is the GPS antenna within the radio itself. So essentially the UV-18 Pro is exactly the same when it comes to the menus as the 17. It's still 999 channels. It'll cover airband receive on 108 to 136, and again it's not as good as some of the competitors, if I'm honest. But transmit wise, it's got a wide transmit range, just as the 17 version has. It'll transmit from 136 to 174, 200 to 226, 200 to 260 on the 1.25 meter band, and 400 to 520. So it's yeah, it's got quite a big transmit and receive range on the radio. But like I say, this one just doesn't seem to perform as well as the 17. I've noticed the audio quality isn't quite so good on receive, and it seems to click as well. The menus are exactly the same, so if we go into the menu, you can see the apologies again, usual thing, I've got the light reflecting off, but the menus are exactly the same. If I turn the volume up, you'll see what I mean by the click. I don't know if you can hear it on my camera, but it's almost like a clock ticking. If you press a button, it's like a ticking clock almost, which the 17 doesn't do. So I don't know if I just got a duff one or whether they're all like that, but like I say, definitely the audio quality at the speaker wasn't quite so good. Yeah, apologies Banggood. I know they were keen for me to do another nice review on this, but if I had a choice of buying either or, I would definitely go for the UV-17 Pro, and I'll put a link in the description down below to the 17 as well. But yeah, I'll just say I was just a little bit disappointed, if I'm honest, with the 18. Batteries on both of these, and you can see I haven't put the belt clip on, but it is the same. But the batteries are the same but different. They're both 7.4 volt batteries. They would look that they would be the same, but they just don't fit. So I don't know why. Again, usual thing, every time they bring a new radio out, they bring a new battery out for it. So they're the same voltage. They'd almost fit, but not quite. Both got USB-C charging, again, which is a nice feature. But other than that, I'm struggling to find nice points with the 18. Another disappointment with that is, again, check out the video I did on the UV-17. got them to send GPS positions between each other. And I've tried with this one when I was thinking how I was going to do a video for this one. I thought I'll see if I can get that to speak to the other two, because that'd be really good if you can have 3 in the network all talking to each other. But although that seems to be the same protocol for the GPS positioning, this just will not send its position to the 17. The 17s work perfectly with each other, but this UV-18 Pro, just for whatever reason, just will not want to communicate its GPS position with the 2 UV-17 Pros. So I'm sure I haven't done anything wrong in the settings. I may have done, but I've been through all the different settings and tried exactly as I did in the previous video, but like I say, this one just will not work. So I say maybe they've just sent me a bit unlucky and I've just got a duff one, but yeah, unfortunately I'm just not that impressed by the UV-18 Pro. So sorry to Banggood. I know they were hoping that I'd do another nice review of this one, but like I say, I'm struggling a little bit, I'm afraid. So I'll put a link in the description down below to both of them. It might be for you, it might not, but like I say, my recommendation was going to be, if you want one of these, get yourself the UV-17 Pro. Anyway, thanks for watching. Join me in the next video. Like, subscribe and all that, and we'll catch you next time. 7-3.